All right, Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash, double one to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lek out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. All right, I just want to get on a quick topic on the road home, and yeah, Salak, if I can, since I'm driving, I try to breeze through the scriptures, if I come at a stop or something like that. But if I can't, read the scriptures all the way through, I just paraphrase or just quote and, just speak in the spirit, But this topic I wanted to touch on will be entitled, You Can't Beat Experience, all right? You can't beat experience. And, the first scripture that I want to start off with is Romans 5 and 3. And it says, and not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulations worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope, and hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of the Most High is shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Spirit, which is given unto us. Okay, so just analyzing these verses, but we glory in tribulations, knowing that tribulations worketh patience, right? And the beautiful thing, that I've been noticing, constantly, especially as of lately, man, because, hey, we all go through things, and, going through different, just everyday problems, and then, health issues and different stuff like that. But, just certain things that Most High put me through recently, broaden my perspective, or broaden, my knowledge, broaden my experience, of going through tribulations, to gain a better understanding of, why you can't beat experience, man. Because it's like, when you're truly going through the tribulations of, whatever it is that you're dealing with, or we just go through these tribulations of, just battling the world and different things like that, man. The fight that we have to put up is a fight like no other, man. People out in the world, they think they battling certain things or battling certain demons, man. We truly are against all odds, man. It is truly us against the world, man. The potential elect, the 144,000 in the rest of the remnant, Lord willing, it's truly us against the world, man. We faced with thousands and billions of demons every day. From when we do these videos, you got scoffers and scorners on the comment boards. And when we out there in the highways and byways, we got the scoffers and scorners. Throughout your daily walk of life, you got your family members. Majority of them going to be scoffers and scorners, or they're going to be looking at you like you're a bum, looking at you like this, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? All the way around us, man. Your woman being against you. You know what I'm saying? Esau all on our neck. Hey, man, we got enemies all around us 24/7. Satan is constantly bugging us, trying to mess with us, trying to mess with our faith, mess with our spirit, bring us down. You know what I'm saying? You got, money problems, this, that, and the third. We are truly going through it, man. And no one knows these things better than our Lord Yahushua himself. Because he's the prime example of walking through the fire, man. Him, Paul, all the men of old, and we know that we were around back then and going through the same things now. But when it comes down to it, and Lord willing, we inherit the glory of the kingdom, man, who gonna be able to tell us something? You know what I'm saying? Like when you compare our experiences, our younger brothers' experiences with the apostles, what the hell can we tell them, man? All of the trials and the tribulations and everything that they've been through, the experience that they've went through. Hey, a lot of the times, man, you think you know something, but you don't truly know until you go through that experience, till you feel those emotions of how it feel in that moment, man. You got to know how things feel in the moment, man. That is true experience. That is something that cannot be taken away from anybody. The experiences that you go through and the feelings and the exact emotions at the exact feeling, the exact time of when you're going through whatever it is that you're going through. That's something that nobody could take away from you, man. You know, we could learn from other people's mistakes and things like that. That's the better route to take. But when you go through certain things and you fuck up, or you know what I'm saying, or if it's just testing something out and you do a little something wrong, it's not nothing too bad. But you know what I'm saying, you back up out of it. Okay, well, let me try this way. Okay, well, let me try this way. All these different trials, you've been going through the motions. All of these different trials, you've been going through the motions yourself. So who can tell you from what's right or wrong when you've been going through all these emotions and you test it out with this fashion, you test it out in this fashion, and you see what failed, you see what worked, you see what best suits you, so on and so forth, man. Nobody can tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody of this world can't tell us nothing when we've been going through the fire ourselves, man. You know? Nobody can tell us nothing without faith within the Lord, Yahweh Shemiah Shah. When we prayed unto the name, when we go through certain experience, when we go through certain things, and the Lord comes through for us, man. Nobody can tell us that our power ain't real, man. This is why experience is key, and this is why you can't beat experience, man. You know, the things that the apostles went through, you know, at the old school, One West and all of that, dealing with them thousands of Israelites. Hey, we small camps out here, man. You got some camps that are bigger than others. You know what I'm saying? Some camps might be, you know, 20, 30, 40 deep, but that's real rare. Majority of the camps out here, well, we small, man. We may be, you know what I'm saying, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deep. You know what I'm saying? At the most, man, the average camps is around, you know, 3 to 7 men, if you would say something like that. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 7 men, I would just give an average from, you know, what I see of watching the tube and stuff like that, and brothers that's out there. You know? We not a lot of men. We don't experience all of these different things with thousands of brothers like how the apostles went through, or hundreds of brothers how the apostles went through, man. We only got to deal with a handful of brothers. Some come in, some go out, but we don't deal with that many brothers like that, man. So we you know, certain things that they go through and certain things that they speak on, man. There's no way a brother of younger age in the spirit could be able to tell them something about the experiences of what they went through, man. You know, matter of fact, I don't want to keep rambling on too much, but man, that, you know, just thinking about it just got me excited in the spirit, man. It just got me excited in the spirit. But I want to go to the book of oh, Slacky, 1 second. Parking real quick so I can. Alright. Yeah, okay. I want to go to the book of Hebrews. It's the book of Hebrews 12 and 11. And it reads, "Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous," right? No chastening is joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them that are exercised thereby. And this is the key, man. This is the key, because when you going through, you know, the motions of your tribulations, and you experiencing them thoughts like, oh man, this is and the third. Yeah, you're going to feel all that, but afterwards, what it's supposed to yield that peaceable fruit unto them that are exercised thereby. And exercise, what we know, to means what, or matter of fact, experience. You know, that's the specific word I want to get into. Is experience means what, to try out. You know, experience means to what, try out. So what we get exercise. This is hey, think about it. This is literal exercise, man. This is practice for preparation of the battle of that great day. You know, when we're going to be tested with the mark of the beast, or RFID chip. Okay, when that hour of temptation comes, when all of us brothers, our faith is going to be tested like none other, man. You know, and we go through those. Now imagine we go through that situation and you know, and make it out, Lord willing, what we want to do, what we hope to do. You know. Who gonna be able to tell us something after that, man? You know what I'm saying? That we stuck through the faith and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And we make it to the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You got some heathen. You know what I'm saying? Trying to tell us, oh yeah, you know, it's hard out here, boss. You know, when we got them in slavery, it's hard out here, boss. You know, it's too hot out here. Oh really? All the slavery and the hell that we went through, the torture, the rape, rob, and murder that we went through. You want to tell me? Oh, it's hot out here? They ain't gonna be able to tell us nothing through the years, through the generations of what and the genocide of what our people have suffered, man. Hundreds of millions of Israelites' blood that been splattered from the west coast of Africa to carry us over here into the Americas, and even in the Americas alone, man. Hundreds of millions of Israelites, man. Who gonna be able to tell us something, man? This is why that experience is so key, man. But I'm gonna matter of fact, just continue to harp on this too, is that what? Through every trial, tribulation, or whatever it is that you go through, you're supposed to get a precious jewel out of it, man. The Most High is allowing you to go through these things because there's something there that's missing within inside of you that the Most High needs you to see so that he can draw it out of you. But you got to go through these experiences for the Most High to be able to draw it out of you. Because what does educate mean? Educate means what? To draw forth or to draw out. So by us going through these trials, these tribulations, this everyday bullshit, the Most High is drawing out. Hey, this is a drawing out on both ends. The Most High is drawing out all of the bullshit, the impurities in us of the old man of this world, and at the same time drawing out and actually pulling out, that righteousness within us, man. That them hidden gems that he knows that we have internally that are being suppressed. It's being suppressed by this world. That's why we have to go through the bitterness of this world to get all of the benefits and the nutrients, the spiritual fruit that the Most High wants us to reap through going through this bitterness of this world, man. All of these different things are key to our experiences, and us continue to endure within this truth every single day. You gotta go through some form of hell, man. And if you're not going through no hell, you're not a man of the Lord, man. All men of the Lord go through hell. This is not a thing where Nate, Satan, and we're going to live it up and be holding hands and getting marrying brothers off and all that type of thing. No, we brothers is going through it out here, man. But it's the beautiful struggle because it's all for the betterment of our soul, the benefit of our spirit, man. Matter of fact, let me just read up a little bit, right? Because it says, verse 8, it says, "But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?" Right? So we had, our fathers, that judged us after the flesh, but that was for their own benefit, right? So now, verse 10, it says, "For verily, for they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure," because what they might have wanted us to grow up to be a football player, a basketball player, a scholar, whatever, right? "But he for our profit." So our physical fathers on this earth, they chastened us for their profit, for their pleasure, but the Most High is doing it for our profit, to bring out all those precious jewels in us so that we can inherit the kingdom, man, so that we can endure unto the end, so that he could put that righteous spirit upon us so that we can endure, man, "For they verily for a few days chastened us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness." So this is all for our benefit when you're going through some hell, man, when you're going through tribulations, man. Well, it's not joyous, it's grievous as hell, but hey, this is what we got to go through on all levels. Whatever you want to go through, you got to go through some form of hell. And just a part of my personal testimony of me going through certain challenges, man, and dealing with health issues like many other brothers out there. I'm not crying about it or nothing. Hey, trying to working through the ways of the Most High and dealing with the herbs and dealing with healing and trying to reverse the situation. I'm going through hell, man. Going through hell, man. Hey, but it's all beautiful because hey, you get to see every little bit and you get to notice everything about your body. I get to recognize, what I'm saying, okay, this about the body, this about, I'm learning, I'm growing. And just how we supposed to be learning and growing within this truth, man. You got to pull out in order to get more out of the person, man. That's what the Most High is doing, man. So on all levels, when you're going through it, man, this shit is hell. But at the end of the day, it's beautiful because you know that the Most High is working within you. And as far as the healing journey, I know that the Most High is working within me, and working with me. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's beautiful. I'm going through the hell, going through the struggle. It's a fight every day. But, hey, the Most High is working with me on all levels, like how you supposed to be working with all brothers, man. And it's beautiful, man, just to recognize the Most High working at the end of the day, to give the Most High Yahweh Shai that glory, man. You know what I'm saying? It's no greater feeling like that, to know when the Most High is working, when you see things happening, you know what I'm saying, through your personal experience, and you know that nobody can take this faith away from you, because the Most High is putting you through the fire, you going through it, and you doing your best, you striving, man. And the Most High is putting that spirit upon you to strive. Nobody can take that away from you, man. Nobody, man. Period. That's why the scriptures say, let no man take thy crown from us, man. Period. No man should be able to take our crown from us. But what we can take it away from ourselves by not having that faith and that trust in Yahweh Shai and doing our best to endure to the end, man. Striving for perfection every single day, even though we fall short, man. Nobody can take that away from us, man. But yeah, I want to go back to Romans 5:3 real quick. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulation worketh patience. And I came across a quote today, and I know it's the spirit going hand with this lesson, that discipline is patience, and patience is discipline. That's a quote that I came across today, and that made perfect sense, man. Because when you have patience, you are exercising discipline, okay? And when you attain discipline, then you're going to know to naturally exercise patience, because that's where it all comes from. It's a hand-in-hand thing. You can't have one without the other. Damn, yo. And see, this is the spirit, and this is what I'm talking about, brothers. All praise Yahweh Shai. I can't show brothers, but yo, now I'm seeing a chariot right in front of me. Right in front of me. It's blown. It's an orb. It's glowing. Bright, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, everything be the spirit, man. Everything be the spirit, man. But yeah, because it was the bright amber. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, it's all the spirit, man. But a work of patience, and patience experience, right? So when you going through the situation, you getting that wisdom out of it, you yielding that peaceable fruit. Now that yields that experience. So when you got to go through things, okay, you more equipped. You know what I'm saying? You got your wits about you. You know what I'm saying? Now you exercise thereby. So now a younger brother coming in, you can relay your experiences unto him, and that should help him out in the spirit. But he might still have to go through certain things and experience hope, because when we going through things, hey, all we got left to hope for is the kingdom, is the glory of the Most High. It's betterness of our life, not within this society, but for the future in the kingdom, man. That's all we got to look forward to, man. That's all we got to look forward to, man. You cannot beat experience, man. It tops all. That's why the scriptures say what? Not a novice lest he be puffed up. Because when you got experience, you got time into something, you're going to know not to get puffed up, because you're going to know the situation that you're dealing with. You could be in a basketball game, you know what I'm saying, be up 20 by the second quarter, but by experience, if that momentum shift in the third quarter, in the second half, hey, you could still wind up losing this game. I see it all the time. Or watching football games, it's the same thing. You see it all the time. A team will be up a few touchdowns, they feeling good, then the momentum shifts. But by experience, not to get too excited. You're excited for the team because you're winning, but at the end of the day, you still got to fight into the end. The game is not over yet, man. It's just like with us. The war's not over yet. We know we coming to the end, but the war's not over yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that, man. It's just like that, man. And nobody could take that experience away from you when you are gaining a seasoning about you, man. Little saison. You know what I'm saying? And real quick, I just want to end it off. You know what I'm saying? I want to end it off because I know it's been a little minute. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been pulling out that many scriptures, but this is But I hope the points that I've been hitting are well edifying, you know what I'm saying, and jogging up brother spirits, man, you know what I mean, Lord willing, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. So this is Sirach 34 and 9. It reads, a man that have traveled knoweth many things. So what? A man that have traveled knoweth many things, of course, and he that have much experience will declare wisdom, because of what? His experience, him being patient, him reflecting upon his experiences,